Regis Philbin was born into an Irish Catholic family in the South Bronx in 1931. After graduating from his beloved Notre Dame in 1953, he did a 2-year hitch in the Navy. Regis then headed off to Hollywood to pursue his dreams of becoming a broadcaster like his idol, Jack Paar. The young go-getter was perfectly suited for the frenetically paced era of early television, where almost everything was taped live.
He's like your classic television announcer guy. He's like the guy you trust, the guy you want to have a beer with, your buddy.
He took a low-level job at KCOP-TV in Los Angeles, eventually working his way up to newswriter, while keeping his job driving a film delivery truck. In 1967, he got his big break on national TV as the sidekick to Joey Bishop on the comedian's short-lived late-night show. It was high-profile, but Regis didn't really enjoy it, as he was often the butt of Bishop's jokes. The abuse didn't last for long, as the show ended its run in 1969. Off-camera, Regis married his first wife Kay in 1955, and was remarried to his current wife Joy in 1970. His son Danny from his first marriage was born with serious birth defects. Regis often refers to his son as his hero. In the early 70s, Regis worked hard bouncing around different stations without finding any major breakthrough success. He finally found some stability hosting AM Los Angeles, 1975 to 1981, with co-hosts Sarah Purcell and later Cindy Garvey. The TV veteran was a natural for morning TV, but he wanted another shot at the national stage and headed off to New York City. After a deal with NBC fell through, he was asked to join his former partner Garvey on the morning show. Once Regis came aboard, the ratings spiked. Garvey was replaced by Kathie Lee Gifford in 1985, and the show became even more popular as a syndicated hit called Live with Regis and Kathie Lee, starting in 1988. Every show began with Regis and Kathie Lee discussing various topics, including personal stories. Regis often told stories in his own unique style, which seemed to be a high-energy mix of excitement and aggravation. His personality resonated with fans everywhere, who fell in love with the show and him.
I think he has very high approval ratings because people like watching him. He's got that distinctive New York accent, so people like him.
He already conquered the morning, but he was about to take over prime time with the wildly popular game show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Overnight, the whole country was uttering his famous "Is that your final answer?" catchphrase and sporting the Regis look of monotone shirts and shiny ties. Regis proved just how popular he was when Kathie Lee Gifford left Live. He made a seamless transition with new host Kelly Ripa, and the show remained popular as ever. Regis kept up his heavy workload in 2006, hosting America's Got Talent and $1 Million Password, and even recording an album of Christmas standards. Unfortunately, his career was in better shape than his heart. In 2007, Regis successfully underwent triple bypass surgery. People knew few personalities worked harder than Regis, and this was confirmed when he entered the Guinness Book of World Records for the most hours ever in front of a TV camera.
Regis Philbin is sort of like one of the last TV giants. When Regis finally decides to retire, let's face it, there will be no one who will ever replace him.